How are you, Ed?
Yeah, good, good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. We miss having you here. I can't believe it's been like a year since you were up in the studios. It feels like yesterday.
It doesn't, yeah, it doesn't feel like a year at all, at all. And then I
No.
was like, I was like, when was I last in New York? And yeah, it's been a year.
You were
Crazy.
here. Yeah, you were here like it was like September of last year, maybe October,
I
but I
think
feel
it
like
was
you
October, just after my album, well, maybe November, just after my album came out because I had COVID and couldn't come out.
right, right. I think we saw you before that. I think it was before the album came out. I think Shivers had just dropped.
Right. Yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah, probably September then.
Yeah. I felt bad because we pimped out the studio for you then. So we still have the albums hanging out and
Hey, thank you.
Paramount Brick. That will always be there.
Amazing. Thank you.
But I'm so excited. MetLife Stadium. Oh my gosh.
I know that. I mean, it's like you have to pinch yourself sometimes because I remember being so like chuffed that I would sold out Bowery Ballroom. Like like everyone said, if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere in the world. So selling out Bowery Ballroom and then Williamsburg and then MSG and then coming back and do Barclays and then doing MetLife on the last tour felt like a culmination of a lot of things. And now it's sort of turned into normality where
Yeah.
it's
It's
yeah.
crazy. And that was a huge tour, kind of a record-breaking tour. The last time you were
Mm.
at MetLife, that's kind of a big deal.
Yeah, I feel like it's very it's a pressurized thing going into a tour after coming off the biggest tour of all time. But I feel like the show's better this time.
Well, I've peeked on the Instagram, and based on what I've seen on the Instagram, this looks like a very different kind of tour that you're doing. Like, I think I saw fireworks in one of the videos. Like,
Totally, yeah.
so
Well,
what's
I feel like when you play stadiums, that you have to like look at who's playing it next. Like I
yeah,
might play MetLife, and then it might be like Metallica, and then it might be Taylor Swift, and then it might be Coldplay. And like all of those guys have shows that are out of this world, and
yeah.
yours just has to be the same standard. Otherwise, people will be like, it wasn't a good stadium show, you know?
Well, I feel like you haven't really done like I know you've played stadiums, but like you always have the loop pedal, but it looks like you have that, and like you also have a backing band on some of the songs too.
Yeah, I basically there's a band for like a section of the show. There's just different sections. There's no point in the show where you go, okay, I'm bored now. There's every
Can't
time,
imagine that for a show, yeah.
yeah, and there's like, I'm lucky enough to have a real catalog of like hit singles now that people like. There's no like filler. It's like,
Yeah.
and here's another hit, and here's another hit, and it feels like it's actually at a point where it's a very very entertaining show.
In New York, we call them the bathroom songs, where you're like, okay, I can go to the bathroom now. Like, so I
I'm
like,
sure I'm sure there are still bathroom songs,
no,
but my bathroom songs would be like a top 10, not a number one kind of thing.
they're still amazing hits though. Like, we love
Yeah,
them.
but there's always a bathroom song. There's always a bathroom song. Like even the Beatles have bathroom songs.
Yeah, they've got a couple, just a
Yeah.
few. But I can't think of what it would be for you though, because even like playing the same songs on the radio over and over, I still crank them up every time. Like, there's such a good feel, like your
Well, there
music.
might, yeah, I don't know. Well, the thing is, I mean, I've played A Team so many times at gigs that maybe people would be like, oh, I've seen this like 20 times at all the shows over the years. So maybe this is the time to go.
But you have a very passionate fan base, so like if they've seen it 20 times, it's still not enough, you know?
Totally, yeah.
That's how I feel. But and by popular demand, we added a second show. Thank you. I'm really excited.
No.
2 nights at MetLife.
Yeah, I mean, you never know how it's going to go, especially in nowadays climate with gigs. It's either like you're either going to sell out every single ticket or no one's going to come. Like, who knows, you know?
Yeah, it's a weird place we're in after the pandemic. Like, you're not sure how it's going to
Basically,
go.
and it's happened like on tours that we've gone to in Europe. Like, there have been places where like I broke the ticket selling record last time, and this time it's just completely different. Like,
I mean, it's not you. It's just the world we're living in. I hope you know that.
well, but even if it was me, it wouldn't be the only factor to it. There's a war going on in Europe at the moment. There's a cost of living crisis. There's like a lot of things, and maybe it's me. But there's lots of other factors to it.
It's not you. Let me tell you, we gave out tickets last week. I felt so popular. My phones were off the hook for 4 hours. It was amazing.
Amazing.
But it had nothing to do with me. It was all you. So I thank you for making me feel good
No,
about
no,
myself for a week. I can't
absolutely.
wait to see you live. I can't wait to hopefully see you in person again, because like I always feel like there's a great energy with live interviews and live music.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
I am so
Absolutely.
stoked about MetLife. Thank you for finally announcing it. I've been waiting.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm super excited to come.
It's going to be worth the wait. We will see you soon, bud.
Nice one. Thank you.
Bye, Ed.